Okay. Yeah, welcome again. Yes, just here I will summarize what we have seen in the last session very fastly. What are the main points we have discussed? Okay, then we'll start with today's class. Okay, right. Basically, here we have discussed what are the major responsibilities of a DBA or what are the regular activities of DBA we have seen. First point here, as a database administrator, our job is what? Maintenance. Okay, database and database server maintenance is our job. And as part of maintenance, we have seen regularly we have to monitor the servers and troubleshoot the issues. That's why monitoring and troubleshooting is our regular job. Okay. Yes. In general, remember, like as a DBA, suppose let's say 800 servers are there. Okay. 6 members team is there. How we can handle that 800 servers? Means what I am saying. Servers generally, remember, in general, always servers are there at client location. Okay. For example, let's say uh, my client is CIBC, for example. It's here it is one of a bank in Canada, for example. They have various products actually, banking plus insurance plus various products. Okay, so uh, now see see, we are sitting here in Hyderabad office, for example. DBA team is there here. Okay, but servers are there here in Canada. Okay, why? Because data center is there at client location. There we have servers. Okay, so in general, say means what? Remotely we are connecting to the servers. Means if something happen remotely, we are connecting to the servers. Okay, so that's remember, like in the data center, we have seen multiple servers are there here. Our SQL servers are there. Okay, multiple servers are there. Means for different applications, we have seen yesterday also different servers are there. In general, say means this data center is there at client location. Our DBA team is sitting here in Hyderabad or Chennai or Mumbai, for example. DBA team means what you are. Let's say I'm working here. Our DBA team is there here in TCS Hyderabad, for example. These are our servers which are there in Toronto, for example, or Canada. Right. So now, if anything happen in any server, means what? Let's say in one server blocking issues are there right now. Okay. In one server we have performance issues are there. In one server we have connectivity issues are there. CPU utilization is above 90%. Memory utilization is above 90%. Okay. So how we know? We are sitting here in Hyderabad, for example, right? So we have, but production servers are there at client location. That's what we'll do. We'll use some monitoring tools. We'll use monitoring tool. Okay. So this monitoring tool, what it will do? If anything happen in any server, this monitoring tool will send the email notification to our team members. Okay, monitoring tool. In most of the companies we are using here SCOM or SSCM, means one of a Microsoft tool. So by using here this system center operation manager. Okay, so this is SCOM tool. What it will do? Anything happen in any server. Okay, CPU usage, memory usage, blocking, deadlock. Okay, so anything happens here in any server, immediately it will send the email notification to our team members, means to our group email ID. Generally, remember, we'll have group email ID in real time. We have our own email ID also for each individual DBA. We have group email ID also, group email ID. So we'll get here automatically email notification like critical in red color. Suppose let's say CPU utilization is above 90%, we'll get the email notification. Let's say from our team, anyone will start working with that alert, for example. Okay, anyone means let's say from my team I am free now from DBA team. Just I will reply to the alert that work checking or working on it. Okay, like this here, just what we have to understand. Suppose like in means we have to understand here as a DBA, 90% or 80 to 90%. Okay, activities are scheduled actually, are automated. We have to understand why, because 900 servers are there, 800 servers are there. How we can connect to every server? How we can take backup of databases? Not possible, right? Yes. Okay. So even like 10 members team is there, we can't connect to every server daily. We can't take backup manually. That is the reason here. Most of the DBA activities are automated. We have to understand automated. Okay. So yeah, they are going on in the background automatically. They are working in the background. But yesterday night, let's say backup fail, mirroring fail, log shipping fail, always on fail. Okay, database data file has reached above 90%. Database log file is full. Okay, anything happen, remember, automatically will get email notification. Okay, even we can configure SMS alerts also. Means we are not configuring, or SCOM tool or some monitoring tool team they will configure. Clear, right? We are following, right? Any questions are there? Please type in the chat panel. Okay, if any simple doubts are there, no need to worry. Okay, the mother Harish, we are on the same page, right? Rohit, Shagufta, Ranganath. If any doubts are there, feel free to type in the chat panel. So if any confusion is there, something is it. Yeah, I will repeat again. Okay, no need to worry. Yes, Srinivas. Yes. Yeah, Rohit, thank you. This clear, Raghav, Venkat Reddy, Shashi. No need to ask with his, every name. Just if any simple doubt is there, immediately please type in the chat panel. Okay. Yes. Okay. Don't hesitate. Any doubts are there, feel free to ask immediately. Yeah, a monitoring tool separate team is there. Damodar SCOM like separate team is it. Monitoring team, they will handle those tools. Okay. Separate monitoring team is there, like who will handle these tools. Actually, they will configure actually. So yeah, once they configure, we'll get automatically email notification. But sometimes like we'll get wrong emails also. At that time, we'll ask the tool to configure properly. Something we'll see like later. Okay, right. Yes, yeah. That's remember if you are not automating, remember we can't work, right? Suppose let's say Citibank Malaysia, for example, they are using SQL Server. 800 servers are there, for example. So how we know in which server what happened? That's why compulsory, we need to use some tool like this. Okay, monitoring tool. So many third-party tools are also available for us, but most of the people are using this SCAM tools here from Microsoft directly. Okay, means what tomorrow's server restarted. Anything happened, remember, this tool will send the email notifications. Okay, later we'll see. Sometimes like while let's say tomorrow you want to apply some service pack or hotfix, what we'll do by using this, I will connect to this SCAM tool. I will put the server in maintenance mode for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Then I will apply the patch. Why? Because whenever we apply the patch, remember server is restarted automatically. So automatically SCAM tool will send the email notifications. Okay, that's why to avoid that problem, I will put the server in maintenance mode in SCAM tool, for example. Okay, that we'll see in detail later. Okay, don't get confusion. Just remember, this is one of a monitoring tool we have to understand. Okay, yeah, very simple. Okay, yes. I'm saving these images. These images also will upload. Okay, what I am saving these images. Okay, right. Okay, check here. Like that's for remember. Like what are the major responsibilities are there here of a DBA? So many responsibilities are there, but some responsibilities which we can't understand now. Okay, those I am not discussing. Okay, later I will discuss. Okay, it's not meaning that I'm not teaching everything. So but remember some concepts now we can't understand. Today is our first or second class, right? That's why those concepts I will discuss later. Okay, its meaning. Check here installations and configurations. Okay, remember like installation and configuration is not our regular job, right? Once you enter in the organization, total setup is there with us. Everything is there. Okay, servers are there. Only they have configured also. Servers are configured also. Okay, with how much memory, everything is there already. But whenever we are going to build the new servers, okay, at that time we have to configure. We need to go with what? Configuration. Whenever a new project is launched, okay, so in that case remember we have to go with what? Installation and configurations. Okay, we'll see that again. Before installation I will discuss like what method we are following in real time. Okay, which version we have to install, those things we'll discuss. Okay, then after that we have just remember like scheduling. Okay, scheduling DBA tasks. Okay, actually we'll have in real time we have go live checklist will be there, so we'll implement that checklist. Okay, in this checklist we'll have all the points like schedule, full and log backup. Okay, the same way, create the jobs for reindexing, create the jobs for update statistics. In the same way, send the server details to monitoring team to configure alerts. Okay, send the server details to backup team to configure what backups. Like this, yeah, one checklist will be there, one Excel sheet actually. So that Excel sheet will follow. Okay, so before making it live. Yeah, so we'll see again. Most DBA tasks are scheduled. So that's why generally here in SQL Server we have jobs are there. Okay, so by creating jobs, we are going to schedule. We'll discuss again in every server we have 5 to 6 jobs, our DBA jobs. Okay, for backups, reindexing, okay, various things. We'll see that one. So after that, say implementing security means what? Creating logins, users, granting permissions, okay, taking back permissions. Let's see. Will Yeah, in the security module, we'll see again. This is also one of a regular activity in real time. Means our application team will ask us to create this user, grant these permissions, for example. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that activities here regularly in real time. Yes, Venkana, if anything is there, you can, yeah, you can unmute yourself or you can use chat panel, Venkana. Configuration means, remember, making necessary changes. Okay, before making the, before making the server as a production server, we'll make the necessary changes. See, configuration means, for example, tomorrow uh, you are going to, let's say you are purchasing some house, some flat, right? So immediately we can't start living, right? We need to configure, yeah, how the kitchen should be there, in hall what we need, in balcony what we need, okay, in main bedroom, master bedroom, what cupboards we need, right? Making necessary changes we have to understand, okay, according to the client requirements is what configuration. Configuration is nothing but what? Making necessary changes according to the client requirements. Okay. Yeah, Venkana, it is clear. Okay, why? Because once we install SQL Server, remember, immediately we can't make the server as a production server. Okay, we need to configure. We need to make some necessary changes like configuring memory, configuring number of CPUs, like applying the service pack, some things. Yeah, this comes under configuration. Okay, just remember making necessary changes according to the client requirements. Okay, right, right. Okay, yeah. So that's it, like implementing security. And already we have seen like scheduling, like backups, everything. Okay, in the same way, uh, yeah, handling like performance issues or performance tuning. Okay, if any queries are running slowly, anything happens here, we can, yeah, we can check that which queries are causing this problem, like CPU utilization, memory utilization, or slow performance. We can submit it to the developers team, okay, or to our application owner, right? Handling share performance, so in the same way, like patching SQL Server. Okay, patching is also one of a regular activity. Patching. So yeah, means what? Monthly, what we'll do? We'll target some servers. Okay, like this month, like 2017 servers. Okay, next month 2019 servers. Like this year we can target the servers. Actually we'll apply the patches. Patching is nothing but, remember, updating SQL Server. Updating, generally we have seen in our Android or iOS, we have updates are there, right? Updates. Okay, so just to clear the errors, if any bugs are there in the software, to clear the bugs, to get additional features, to implement high security, generally here patching is required. Right now we are patching say 2017 servers with CU29. If you see here, update center for SQL Server, latest updates or latest patches. For 2017, recently they have released it, CU29, cumulative update 29, March 30, right, 15 days back. That's why right now in this month, April, we are applying this patch CU29 for this 2017 servers. Already have said latest version is what, 2019. See, patching is also one of a regular activity. We have to understand in real time. Okay, so in most of the times, remember, we'll apply the patches in non-production, non-business timings. Okay, business timings are there, morning 10 to evening 7, for example. So after that, like 8, 9, 10, night 1 o'clock, for example, we'll apply the patches. Means what? To apply the patch directly we can apply, or we need the application owner approvals to apply the patches. Harish, Srinivas. Means if you want to apply the patch in one of your server, means SQL Server, just now I have shown you, right? For 2017 latest patch is there, CU29. Okay, suppose let's say you want to apply this patch to one of a server. Directly we can apply, or we need the application owner approval. Application owner approval is compulsory. Okay, we'll send the email to application owner. That application owner, what he will do, he will check with the business users. Okay, so what downtime is allowed. Okay, so that is like we'll see that step by step. I will show you, no need to worry, practically in second module. After installation, patching will do one of a regular activity. Okay, then next one, say like so many other activities are there. Some we can't understand, just say implementing DR drills. DR drills will implement, actually means disaster recovery drills. Okay, means what, like if we have like servers are there in two data centers, Mumbai and Chennai. Suppose in Mumbai completely server is down unexpectedly, so automatically in Chennai, applications are connected to Chennai server or not automatically. So we'll test some scenarios, actually 4 to 5 scenarios we'll test here. Means what if server down shut down unexpectedly? So Mumbai server is down. Immediately applications are connected to which server? Chennai server, for example. Okay, so if network is down in Mumbai data center, okay, so all those 4 5 scenarios will test actually. This also one of our regular activity for every 6 months. In general, sir, we'll implement this DR drills. Okay, so just to make sure that even something happen in one data center, in one production server, no problem. Application can continue working with which server? Standby server. Its meaning. We'll see that some maybe some confusion may be there. What is this exactly DR drill? We'll see later. Okay, don't get any confusion. That's remember some points. If I am saying we'll discuss later, we'll discuss later. Means I know that some confusion may be there with some points. That's why I'm not going here in detail. Because if I go here in detail, some people will get confusion. Tomorrow they will not come. Just I'm joking, but remember everything we have to discuss. Okay, it may be if you are able to understand or not. So if we are not understanding, you will understand later. Just still we are in the beginning, right? No need to worry. Just what is what I am discussing. Upgrading SQL servers here means what? Now remember SQL Server 2012, which is very old version. 2012 support is going to stop in the month of June. Means Microsoft is saying, after June I will not support. Means what? If any critical issues are there, Microsoft will not support. That's why we have to upgrade to either 2016, 2017 or 2019. Already we know latest version is what? 2019. Like this year, like upgrading also one of our means in a busy setup or huge environment. This is also one of our regular activity. Means what? Yearly will target actually this many this year or this within these 6 months we need to upgrade these many servers. Target will be there with the manager. Okay, they will assign these upgradation activities. Okay, so like this, like so many other activities are there. We'll see that later, like daily sending reports. Okay, so means what? Critical server reports, for example, will send daily to whom? To the DB director. Like in company to company it may be different. Okay, the same way sending like daily server downtime reports means what? Let's say yesterday night our Windows team has applied some Windows patch in our SQL server. Okay, so how much downtime was there? How many minutes the server was down due to that Windows patching? Or in the same way, due to SQL patching, what was the downtime from which time to which time? Like 2 minutes server down, 5 minutes server down. That server downtime reports also we have to send almost all daily. Okay, in the same way we have seen this SCAM tool, right? SCAM tool alerts are generated. Okay, CPU related, memory related. That alerts report also we have to prepare. Maybe weekly we'll prepare this. Some companies daily, some companies weekly. Means what? Daily means till yesterday from night morning to today morning. How many alerts we got? How many alerts we have received? how many memory alerts are there, how many CPU related, how many performance related, how many downtime related. Those alerts, report we have to prepare and we have to submit to our manager. Like this, like various reports will be there in real time. We'll see again later. Okay, so at the respective concepts, right? Okay, right. Okay, so like this, these are the various responsibilities are there as a DBA. We have to understand. Already we know regularly we have to go with patching, and regularly is here like we have to go with troubleshooting. Troubleshooting. Okay, regularly our job is what? Troubleshooting. Right, right. Okay, so yeah, patching and implementation is not development, correct. Tuning means improving the performance or reducing the performance issues. SCOM means SCOM means remember System Center Operation Manager. Basically, it is a tool actually from Microsoft. Okay, so which we can use for monitoring purpose, right? Why? Because already we know 1,000 servers are there. In which server, how we know memory is out of above 90%, CPU is above 60, 80%. How we know, right? In which server database is down, in which server database is going to full. Yeah, that's why like configuration is done by SCOM tool, but will get automatically alerts from this tool. Those alerts we have to handle. Means suppose tomorrow memory related alert we got, we have to check which queries are consuming high memory. Okay, and we have to submit those queries to our application team. Okay, check that we are getting alerts. Okay, these queries are causing problem. Take care. You will see that later how we are handling the issues. Okay, yeah, yes, okay, yeah. These are like just what is what we have to understand. Environment related, and we have seen that different teams are there here while working. Windows team is there, networking team is there, storage team is there. Okay, this monitoring team is there, SCOM, for example, right? Monitoring team is it. The same way, like we have a planning team, okay, who will purchase the softwares. Okay, so like different teams are there in organization. Regularly, we have to work with the storage team and Windows teams regularly. Okay, right. Okay, let's we'll start with the SQL Server. One question is that can we upgrade directly from 2012 to 2019? Yes, direct from 2005 we can upgrade to 2019 directly from 2005 onwards direct, a single step. We'll see that what are the types of upgradation options are there, and what are the yeah steps we are going to follow. Okay, to upgrade, what are the steps we are going to follow? Okay, right. Okay, we'll start with the SQL Server. Just now, sir, what is what we have seen about the environment related things. Okay, let's say we'll start with SQL Server. From here onwards, here like our regular class, for example. Okay, all those things what we have seen till now, I will repeat those things again while discussing the concepts. Okay, So, but from here onwards, here like our regular concepts. Okay, we know already SQL Server is what one of a RDBMS product. Okay, through which we are working with databases, right? One of a RDBMS product developed by Microsoft. Right, right. Okay, so yeah, check here like product developed by Microsoft. Actually, remember first time SQL Server was introduced in the year 1988 or 89. First time with version number 1.0. After that, sir, we have so many versions are there. Right now, we have seen like our latest version is 2019. Okay, before that we have 2017. Before that 16, 14, 12, like say or 2008, 2005, 2000, like this here. So many old versions are there. So, but latest version is what 2019 version. Actually, Microsoft is coming with another latest version 2022. Okay, but till now we are not using. Yeah, still it is in the testing phase. So that's why tomorrow, remember, once you start working in a organization, you have to work with different versions. Okay, so we are not going to work only with 2019. We'll work with different versions actually. The 14, 16, 17, like this here, different versions. Okay, check here to connect and work with the SQL Server. We are using one tool called SSMS, right? SQL Server Management Studio. Server main function. Server main function means what? Like whatever the request is coming from the application, like yeah, select, update, delete, any. Okay, those requests it is processing. See, any server, not only our SQL server. Server job is what? Processing the queries. Okay, processing the request which are coming from the applications or front end part. Okay, right. Yeah, yeah, in 2008 we have two versions actually. 2008 and 2008 R2. R2 means release 2. Release 2. Okay. So release 2 is there actually like yeah, actually so many bugs were there in 2008 version. That's why immediately Microsoft has a release with the name what R2, release 2, by clearing most of the bugs. Okay, right, right. Okay, next here like yeah, this is our tools here. SQL Server Management Studio is our tool through which we are connecting and working with the SQL Server. Okay, right. Okay, check here. I will show you in the next class how to install this SSMS, how to start practicing. Okay, check here. SSMS. Yeah, this is our tool. Okay, so we'll connect here by using this tool. Yeah, check here like this is one of a server connect. it is not connecting. Actually, say like every server in every here see in every server is a collection of services actually in the background. Okay, we'll discuss this after. Okay, in the next class. Means in the server is running or not means remember in the background service is running or not. Basically in SQL Server we have main service is there SQL Server right now here not running. That's why we are unable to connect. Right click start. Okay, running SQL Server loans running. Now we can connect here to the loans server connected. Okay, see by using this SQL Server Management Studio, remember we can yeah connect and work with the SQL Server as a DBA. Right, right. So already we know graphically we can perform here most of the activities. Tomorrow you want to create a login, you want to grant some permission. Okay, directly we can do here graphically. Or we have seen by using the command also we can perform. Right click on server name, new query. Okay, by using the command also we can perform here. Right. So here we have seen like simple commands we have to remember. Simple commands we need to remember, but if any complex lengthy commands are there, already have said, right? We have to maintain the scripts. I will share you. This is scripts folder also I will share you. Okay. Regularly use the scripts. Suppose you want to see blocking details you want to see, we can check here, see. Okay, by using this simple command, we can check the blocking details. Okay, like this here, like all the scripts are available with us. I will share you. Okay, yeah, backup details you want to see, we can check by using these commands. Okay, why? Because scripts are important for us. Okay, right. Yeah, that's why simple and single command is there. We can by heart, we can remember. But lengthy commands, no need to remember. Just copy, paste, and run. Okay, copy, paste, and run. Okay, directly. Just check. Sometimes make some changes and run. Right. Okay. So here always remember while running, select the command and execute. Or F5. Yes, so many shortcut keys are there. This is SQL Server 2019 version. Yeah, this I will show you RNR, how to install this SSMS, everything in our next classes. Okay, how to install SSMS, how we can start practicing, I will show you. Right. Uh, yeah, commands, remember like what are the regular commands are there. I'm typing the commands here and I will share you this scripts also. Okay. So once registrations are done, I will share you this one also. You can download these scripts. Okay. See, most of the material what I am sharing, I will yeah share you. You can download also, but except the recordings. Once again, remember the recordings you can't download, but you can watch actually till 6 months. Later also you can send the mail. They will increase the timing. That is not a problem. Right. Okay. So yeah. But these scripts, all these things I will share you. You can download also. You can use in the real time. Right, right. Okay. Uh, this SSMS tool we are using. Then remember, like SQL Server supports. One is your SQL, which is called non-procedural part. Okay, non-procedural part. SQL. So we have seen like SQL means not only our SQL Server, every RDBMS, it may be Arkill or Sybase or DB2, every RDBMS supports which commands? SQL commands, right? Yes. Same thing for programming here in SQL Server, we have something called T-SQL, Transact Structured Query Language. Okay, for programming. Yeah, I think already you're familiar. In Oracle, we have PL SQL, right? PL SQL. So here we have T SQL in SQL Server. Once again, remember, we are not writing programs. Our developers will write the programs like stored procedures, functions, triggers. Okay, our developers are writing the programs. Okay, we are not writing. Yeah, understood, right? We are not writing, our developers will write actually. Right, right. Okay. So in the same way, SQL Server supports two types of working environments. One is a standalone environment. Standalone means, remember, we have single production server. Single production server. All the applications are connected with the same server. One or more standby servers. Single production server, one or more standby servers. Okay, right. So second one's here like cluster environment. Cluster is nothing but, remember, a group of servers. Group of servers here. Yeah, transact T means here transact. Okay, TSQL means what? Transact SQL. Right. So cluster means, remember, a group of servers. Why? Because today, remember, like Amazon.in is there. How many requests are coming per second, right? Or per minute? Hundreds of requests are coming, right? So that's why, remember, like yes, if single server is there, it cannot yeah, process these many requests, right? That's why what we'll do, we'll maintain a group of servers. Okay, so we are maintaining what? A group of servers here, server 1, server 2, server 3, like this, a group of servers. See, this group of servers, we are calling it as a cluster. Why? Because hundreds of requests are coming here per second, right? So single server cannot process these many queries. That's why requests are yeah, splitted like in round robin way. So first request server 1, second request is submitted to server 2, server 3, server 4, again 1, 2. For example, say this is called cluster. Just remember, cluster is nothing but what? A group of servers which are connected to each other, which are working as a single server to the users. Means basically we can understand here, cluster is like our customer care department. Like 20 people are sitting. Let's say I'm calling. Anyone will pick the call, right? Yeah, same thing here also. Remember, cluster means a group of servers. Yeah, so we can check here right now. Right now we have connected to one of our servers here. Yeah, say FRRIT is our my system name, laptop name, slash loans is the server name, our SQL server name. Or generally we'll call it as instance name, instance name. Okay, right, right. Okay. Then check here like we can check here. See if I right click on this server name, properties. Just remember like SQL Server 15.0 or 15.0 means remember 2019 version. Just now we have seen by using the command. Okay, this is my login name. Through this login I have connected. Say right click on server name properties is clustered say false means what? It is a standalone server. Means whenever the users are submitting queries in the background, how many servers are processing the queries? Single server is processing the queries. Its meaning. Standalone means what? Single server will process the queries. Okay, so whereas cluster means remember a group of servers. Group of servers. Already have said we can configure cluster also with some virtualization software, VMware. Okay, already have configured in my machine. I will show you how to configure. Here already servers are running, server 1, server 2, like domain controller. Like this, like multiple servers are required for us. Okay, to yeah, configure here cluster. Right. I will show you later in detail. No need to worry. Just remember, cluster is nothing but what? A group of servers. See, by right clicking, we can check whether it is a cluster or not. So if it is a cluster, we have true here. Right now, false means standalone. Or through command also we can check. Say simple commands are there. Select server property is clustered. I am asking. 0 means false. Okay, it is a standalone server means in the background single server is processing the queries. Its meaning standalone server. Okay, right. Next one say like SQL Server supports some high availability or disaster recovery features here. Features. High availability features allows to maintain the standby servers. Okay. See, in Mumbai, we have our production server is there in Mumbai. Okay. Something happened tomorrow. Okay. If any disaster occur or power related issues are there. Very exceptional, actually, rare cases, but it may happen, right? Like disk fail, server crash. Then how the application is connected to this server, here Mumbai server. Tomorrow if something happened in the server, how application will continue working, right? Amazon.in is there. If it is down for 1 hour, how much business loss, right? That's why what we'll do, we'll maintain the standby servers. Standby, one or more standby means what? Tomorrow something happen in this production server. For example, tomorrow something happen in this production server, immediately we'll make the applications to continue their work with the standby servers here immediately. Okay. Yes. Okay. So once you make the once now say this with the standby server, we can make the users to continue their work. Okay. So that is like yeah. What is the purpose of say like this standby servers. Okay, standby servers are compulsory for us. Okay, and how we can maintain these standby servers? Okay, just remember to maintain these standby servers. Okay, so we have to use this high availability features or disaster recovery features. Okay, HARDR features we are using here to maintain the standby servers. Okay, so understood, right? To maintain the standby servers, we are using this high availability. High availability means what? Highly available. Either in server 1 it is available or server 2 available. Its meaning. Here we'll see again in the next class in detail. We have different features are there here. Log shipping is it one of a old concept. Okay, DB mirroring, database mirroring from 2005 onwards, and always on. See here from 2012 onwards. See, all these three features purpose is same to maintain what? Same copy of database. This is my production server database. For example, same copy of database as it is copy. We are maintaining here in standby servers. One or more standby server means what? Whatever the changes are made in production, they are applied automatically to the standby server automatically with these features. Okay, that's why in the event of production crash, something happened. Okay, so immediately we'll make these applications to continue their work with which server? Standby server. Okay, that is the purpose of say this by using say log shipping, database mirroring are always on. We are syncing whatever the changes are made in production, same changes we are syncing with the standby database. Okay, today remember most of the times we are using always on. Always on. That's why compulsory we have to work with always on in real time. But all these concepts we'll see practically. Okay, so but today remember we have to work with always on, which allows to maintain as it is copy of database in one or more standby servers. Right. RDBMS means what? Relational database management system. Right, a relational database management system like Oracle is also one of your RDBMS product. Sybase, DB2, all these are what? RDBMS products. Okay, some differences are there between these features. We'll see the differences in next class. I'm not showing here these features practically. Just we have to understand what are the options are there to maintain as it is copy of database in different server in SQL Server. Okay, these are the three options. But today we are going with always on. Okay, always on features here to maintain what? Standby servers. Okay, let's see, we'll conclude the session here. Once again, we'll continue. Okay, once again, let's see what we'll do. We'll summarize. Just remember, we have seen major responsibilities of DBA. We have seen monitoring and troubleshooting. And after that, we have started with SQL Server. Okay, right.